This one is called Jesus is a People's Person. We must look at the life of Jesus. What was he really like? And we should pick out of the gospel, not the holy things, not the theology, but try to pick out the personality of Jesus. What was he like as a person? He had a way of him. As he was walking along the shore of Galilee, he saw fishermen, and he chose two of them, and he chose the brothers, and he said, "Come, I'll make you catch big fish, bigger than these, human fish, for you make you fishers of men." He could see in them what he hoped would be his disciples. And also you remember that incident where he saw the Zacchaeus up a tree. He was only a little man, so he couldn't see over the crowds. But Jesus stopped everybody and looked up the tree and said, "Zacchaeus, Zacchaeus, come down. I'd love to have a chat with you in your house today." He was a people's person. He saw potential even in a man like Zacchaeus, who was a notorious tax collector and unpopular. But Jesus chose him because he saw something in him. Similarly, when he wanted to make one of his apostles the kind of head man, he called Peter. Now, Peter was notoriously enthusiastic and eager and always jumping to be a man of action to help Jesus. And Jesus saw in him something else. And when Jesus went to the house of Peter in Capharnaum, he was told that the mother couldn't come because she was sick in bed. So he immediately goes into the bedroom and holds her by the hand and says, "Come on, get up." And she is cured, and she begins getting the food ready for them. He was a very person concerned. Jesus wants us to be true to ourselves, not to be like a puppet on a string dancing the tune of somebody else, or dressing up like a puppet on a string. He wants you, in your own personality, in your own personal life, to be a witness to him. So it's the ordinary rough and tumble of the day, of preparing meals, of serving at table, of chatting up people in the sitting room, the ordinary things of life. He wants us to do those well, and to be ourselves, and to be very friendly, and to be people conscious, to be aware of the other person and the needs of Peter needed his brother Andrew. John needed his brother James. Jesus realizes that we need each other. And that is why he says when his mother and his cousin came to one of his meetings, he told the people, he said, "Look, that's my mother. And you see how wonderful they are. Well, you too are my brother and my sister. You are my father and my mother. We are in the brotherhood." This is so different from churchiness. This is what Newman said, and in a way, Newman, living in a world that had gone through all the revolutions, the Industrial Revolution and the Social Revolution and the Scientific Revolution, and Darwin and evolution, he was able to follow them and to see the good in them